Introduction, interactive learning in the middle.
According to the majority of the management theorists, the most effective learning model is an integrative one which encompasses cognitive and behavioral change. Crossan, Lane, and White, 1999, Inkpen and Crossan, 1995, Miller, 1996. In the traditional context, classroom lecturing is an example of pure cognitive learning, which calls for information to be absorbed, analyzed and consciously integrated within pre-existing cognitive structures. Inkpen and Crossan, 1995. Eventually, individuals may acquire proper behavioral skills later, through practice, like medical students or football players. On the other hand, interactive approach enables almost simultaneous cognitive and behavioral learning, where the students practice applying management principles learned from the textbooks. Thus, more than a decade ago it was already established that the cognitive model of learning from the books and lectures was not enough. Yet, in most countries in the world with the exception of North America and some European countries, the rote memorization continues to be a norm. The paucity of interactive learning methods in emerging markets is impeded not only by the lack of trained instructors but even more so by the absence of locally developed training materials such as teaching case studies. When moving from a case-based top Canadian business school to a leading university in the Middle East and North Africa, MENA, I set myself a goal to promote student-centered interactive learning methods in my new institution. The Middle East and North Africa region, MENA, represents a fertile ground for transition to student-centered instruction. Unlike Western countries characterized by high individualism, Hofstede, 1980, and low contextual grounding, Hall and Hall, 1990, the MENA region is more collectivistic and contextual. Therefore, interactive teaching methods and local materials are even more important for MENA educational institutions than for those in the West. Opaden, 2008. Thus, I have developed and implemented an interactive 3A approach in the courses I taught. In this chapter, I present the results of its implementation at the American University in Cairo, Iraq, during the academic years 2009-11. The theoretical development of the approach has been omitted from this abridged version of the paper due to space limitation.